Hello people, this is Manoj Harsha Vardhan from SASTRA University. Hope you are doing well. In this video, you will experience the foundation design. In this case, it is matte or raft foundation. I am using safe software for the analysis. As you can see here, there are total of 16 columns in which with an internal spacing of 6 meter between them. Outer columns are of dimensions 500 mm by 500 mm and whereas inner columns of 600 mm by 600 mm each. Now let's start with the design parameters. I have taken the load data on the columns from my previous building in ETAP software. Now let's get to the defining values. As you can see here, I have defined M40 grade concrete and HYST 500 as a rebar. Now I have defined the matte footing as slab slab property. Here I have given M41 and here the thickness of the slab I have given as 1200 mm. Properties, yeah, as I said, the two dimensions 500 mm by 500 mm and 600 mm by 600 mm. The load patterns, the dead load and live load, the load cases, those both are linear static, which is fine. The load combinations, I have given two combinations in which one is ultimate load combination and the other service combination in which the dead and live load of scale factor 1. Now I have drawn with those parameters. These are the 16 columns with 2 meter as extension in that from the columns each. This is the actual foundation, which is matte foundation, and I have given soil subgrade properties. As you can see here, it is a subgrade modulus of 3 into 10 power 4 kN per meter square. Analysis part. As you can see here, the displacement values. Here the color coding represents the displacement values which we can easily surf on the matte foundation, where you can find the relative displacements. Here it is given as high displacements, which is in color coded as red, where you can find here this is the highest displacement relatively to the other color codes. Now I will run and design simultaneously. Yes, it's been done. I will display the properties. First I will show the reactions properties for the dead load, as this being the reaction, and we can also go with combinations. Combination 1 is ultimate one. Now I will show the punching shear design. As you can see, all the values are being less than 1, which is very safe design. It is being the one of the best design checked, in which punching shear ratio should be less than 1. I will show the strip forces at different load cases. First let us see with the moment. You This being the layer B, which is in Y direction. We can soft through this so that we can get the values over which we can see that. Close that. I will show the slab forces and stresses. This being the maximum moment, which is color coded. Here color is based on dominantly red, so here we can see that, and here we can soft through this. It is of 10 power plus 3 e power plus 3. As you can see, this is of positive movement area, and here it is negative movement. Show the shear force. This being also color coded with power of 10 power 3, and you can see the cursor here. Each point shows the different shear force. Here maximum shear force. This being for the dead load alone. We can go for the live load also. Yes, this is a combination shear force. Close that. Now display the slab design, in which we can see the reinforcement details. The form of millimeter square per meter. This being the, as you can see, while the cursor is moving, the reinforcement is being changing there. Looking at the clear view here in both A strip and B strips alone. And close that. We can go for the tables. For the structure and structural data. As you can see that the structural and structural data with different load combinations. Now we can go for the crack widths. We will go with for combination 1. I will just apply that. You can see different color codes represent different crack widths. It is of order -3, 10 power -3 millimeters. Now I will run the detailing part. Make sure that all options are selected. Yes, I have got the detailing parts. As you can see that horizontal bars and vertical bars. I will show you in that. This is being the rebar table, in which we can get all the information relating rebar table. Diameter 16 mm, cut length and numbers, how many numbers are used, and total length. We will get the bar bending schedule also, as you can see here. Bill of quantity as well. This being the bill of quantities, the length and weight of different bar sizes used, 10 mm, 12 mm, 16 mm and 25 mm. horizontal direction. I'm paying the layer B. Now I will show you the 3D view. Set this in extruded form. Yes, this is the final view of the matte foundation. This being the columns above 2 meters high, and this being the 1200 mm thick foundation, in which it supports the 16 columns of different dimensions, 500 mm by 500 mm and 600 mm by 600 mm. This completes my video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.